Where have you been, viewer? Huh? Where have you been? We have more Alundra to play. It's not just gonna play itself. So come on in, let's play more Alundra. We're here at Nirude's lair, and now this spot in his ankle is now opened. We now have access to enter his body. That sounds all kinds of wrong, but you know what? I'm saying it anyway. We are now inside of Nirude. We will be going inside of him, outside, just going in and out, in and out, in and out for several times. And oh great, these things, yeah. These things everywhere. Like a little one dropped in the middle too. That's fantastic. It's fantastic. I love these enemies. They're the best enemies. They're the ones that explode into a bunch of little tiny bug-looking things. Exploding bugs. Exploding bugs! Why would that happen? I'm just gonna like tank hits all the way. Not trying to dodge at all. The bugs come out seemingly randomly, and so I really don't know how to properly avoid these guys. I'm gonna get the help that they drop. Okay, there's one left. A little bit more manageable now. There we go. Screw you, guy. Screw you. And he presents to us another head. And yeah, the fireballs, they actually follow us. However, he can only have 2 of them out at one time, so that makes it a little bit more manageable. However, if one hits you, then it goes away and you can spew out another one. So it's just a matter of running around, getting the fireballs to follow you, getting like 1 or 2 hits off on him before you run away. And it could be more beneficial and a lot faster to just tank hits on this guy, but yeah, I'm not really going to bother with that. And somehow he's still spitting out a fireball even though he's dead. I don't know how he managed to do that, but okay. Now we got this room. There's a moving platform. You can see those platforms look pretty broken up. That's because obviously they're going to break the second we jump on them, and fuck. God damn it. Okay, as I was saying, these platforms look pretty broken up, and they're gonna fucking break. So we gotta wait for this platform to come back, and we need to jump on this platform and not get hit. We want to throw it to our right, and okay, we got hit there, whatever. It's fine, I usually get hit by these. They're placed very inconveniently. So now that barrel's over there. We need 2 barrels, obviously. They gave us 2, we're gonna need both of them. They don't give us things we don't need. Freaking stop going on the ledge and just... Depth perception in this game is the horrible... Okay. That's great. It worked great. This is... I don't mind the depth perception at all now. And excuse me while I destroy these, hoping to get more health. And hey, that's great. I got health out of every single one of them. That's usually I get none out of anything whenever I try to get health. Oh, great. Hey, yeah, did you think we were done with these things? You're wrong. We're not done with them. There's more. There's more of them. So we gotta go and we gotta kill these. We gotta kill these stupid things again. They're gonna explode into bugs that are going to explode more. Everything's just exploding. Giant explosions. And we killed... No, there's still one left. And would you look at that? More of them spawn, because that's what happens. They'll keep spawning forever. So we have to leave the room and come back. That's actually the solution to this puzzle. Leaving the room and then returning, because you see, he stupidly presses the wrong switch because he can't figure out the switch that he just pressed. You can see there's a locked door down there. We need to go there. We need to go in that locked door. Now this room, you press the switch and a barrel falls. And if you just enter the room and immediately run to the switch and press it, then the barrel will always land exactly where you need it to be, but you can also wait and time it if you're insecure about that. Now in this room, pretty easy to figure out what we need to do here. There's an area blocked off here. We need to push all of these statues so that they land on switches. Which is not at all that difficult, but you can see there's 1 statue for every switch. However, we can't actually push all of the statues on top of switches. What we need to do is push as many as we can on. As you can see, I pushed that one away from all the switches so that I can push that one there. And of course, Alundra stands on the last switch. Same type of puzzle we've seen before here, just this time pushing statues around. Now we need to make that jump, because if we would have fallen there, yeah, that would have been pretty disastrous. We'd have to redo that whole little area. But now we've got a key. Now we can unlock that door that we saw back there, which is exactly what we need to go do. And we could have dropped down there and gone the other way around, but it's a lot slower, and again, we have to go through a couple of rooms that we wouldn't need to go through if we just go back the way we came. So that's what we're gonna do. I want to save time. I don't have time to wander around and do the same rooms that I've done already. Gonna go through this door. What do we got here? Now we are back outside. I told you we'd be heading outside. A bunch of rocks up here are blocking our way, so we're gonna have to enter his... Where are we exactly? I guess this is his hip that we're getting ready to enter? Sure. Entering Nirude's hip. Sure, why not? Okay. Oh, great. The trap. Oh, we haven't seen traps yet, so that's great. I'm, of course, being sarcastic right now. So, okay, I think I want to get up this ladder, so I should push this guy out of the way, and that's just fantastic. The ladder's broken. The ladder is broken. So luckily the ladder here is not broken, and now we appear to be playing Donkey Kong for the arcade, the original one, yeah. Jumping over barrels, except now they're fireballs. And yeah, there's a gate over there, so going over there is not actually going to be beneficial, but doing what I just did is. There's a switch up here, we need to press it. So now the gate that was up there that was blocking our path is now gone. It's just a matter of timing our jumps or running directly into fire, as I tend to do, and looking away from the screen right as fire is approaching, and just jumping on fire. I'm doing fantastic right now. This is great. I am wonderful at this. I'm going to destroy this guy, because screw him. Once you kill these heads, they do remain dead, so that's good. And now I'm actually going to head down here, since I took ridiculous amounts of damage. I'm gonna head here, fill up my health. I could save here if I chose to do so. Could restore my magic if I actually ever remember to use my magic on anything other than bosses, which I don't. You'll find I really could probably make a lot of areas easier if I were to use magic on the several enemies that surround me, but instead I don't do that. I instead just stand around and hit him with my sword when I could just use the fire book, destroy everything. Now there's a bunch of these pillars, we can't just push any of them, but you can see the one in the middle here, the ground's actually broken. That's supposed to be some sort of indication that we can do that. And once we get here, push this guy out of the way, we have access to this door. There's a switch here. Okay, we need to activate switches. Left, right, right, right. Okay, but before we can do that, you can see the area is blocked off, so we have to move these statues, which is pretty simple to figure out once you realize they push themselves a greater distance than the other statues. You just do that. Now we have access to the engine room. And you can see there are switches there, right in front of the engine. But, well, that's not really being very beneficial to us at all. So how are we supposed to get into the engine room in order to press the switches left, right, right? Well, simply put, we don't. The switches on the inside are only there to confuse you, to fool you into thinking those are the switches you need to press in that sequence. In reality, you need to press the switches on the outside that only affect the door. And now you can see the engine room is working. So now we simply need to head back out, and we're gonna want to head back into that room with all of the pillars. Again, it is beneficial for us to have killed that thing, so I don't have to worry about it spewing fireballs at us. Now that we're here, we're done with this room. You can see there's a hole here, I guess, for the Imps to escape in and out of. And now we head here. If we had headed here before activating the engine room, these platforms would not be moving, and we'd end up jumping on spikes and things like that. So we don't actually want to head this way yet. Going that way, we need a key. And here we need to wait on platforms. So now heading this way we have switches, and we press the switch, it moves the platforms for us. Now in that chest there are just more herbs there, and since I have the max amount of herbs and I have max health, that's not really anything necessary, so we will instead move on. Move on and gain access to here, where we would be immediately ambushed by imps. That's fantastic. 2 hits will kill all of the imps, including the red one, even though he looks special. And there we go. Next time on Let's Play Alundra, we continue on through Nirude, invading his body. I'm Vega, I will see you then. I'm sure you're excited.